Hello. Hi, everybody. Well, my name is Sergio, and I am here again. I was here in December talking about another issue in Portuguese. I would like to tell you that this is a very different approach to this linking between spirituality, spiritism, and science, one specific science, modern physics. We have as a word spiritism and physics, two different words in terms of knowledge. And we will try to tell you something, introducing some understanding about how we can put together both science. But I would like to tell you too that I am very happy to be here again, to be with you. I think at midnight we can finish. we don't work tomorrow. We are free, yeah? But I would like to tell you that I cannot do one lecture about this in the same way as I do in Portuguese, because Portuguese is my native language. It's difficult to me to do that. It's a challenge, but I will try. I would like to tell you many stories about the evolution of this kind of knowledge. We have quantum mechanics and relativity, understanding of the nature in terms of universe during the last 100 years, from 19 to now. So we have a big word to study. But I would like only to introduce some aspect to some kind of motivation for you, okay? And for me too. It's a pleasure for me being here, to be here to talk about this kind. And I would like to see less because of contrast, okay? This is a very nice and rare picture. We can see here in Brussels in 1927 some meeting between all the fathers of modern physics. We can see here a friend of mine. Here is Niels Bohr from Copenhagen in Denmark. The works of Niels Bohr, they were in a different way from Albert Einstein. They have some conflict of ideas, but this kind of conflict between scientists and big scientists in the history of science in this humanity, we have some beautiful consequences. Here we have, for example, Max Planck, the first work in terms of the emerges, the surging of quantum mechanics comes from this man, Max Planck from Germany, because he was capable to put light in a big problem in the science of those times. And the idea of quantization of energy comes from this man, Max Planck. And as you can see all of them, they are men. But we have, this is a very special, as a spiritist, I can talk, spirit. She is a woman, a very famous woman in the history of science, because she is the simple case, the unique case of one Nobel Prize in chemistry and in physics. The only one. Do you know the name? Madame Curie. She is very important in the history of science on Earth. So I would like to introduce this big team. They change the world, our world, forever. And we need to be grateful because that people, what they did in the labs, because many of them, they are, we separate in physics the theoric physicists and the practice physicists. Do you know? For example, I love theoric physics, and I study. But my work in physics is linked to other things, magnetism, superconductivity, and during many years, I and my team in the university in Rio, we tried to detect the magnetic equivalent of the electromagnetic field generated by the human heart, because I am a cardiologist and I have some kind of interest to do some research trying to detect. For example, I would like to take with me the magnetocardiography, because it is different from the ECG that we have in all of the clinics around the world. But I need, because if I have a pregnant woman and I understand that that baby can have some kind of cardiovascular disturbance, I would like to detect the ECG, but different, the magnetocardiography, during the pregnancy, to do something, to help the baby, to try to care in medical terms of that heart of that baby. So I cannot put inside the electrodes of the ECG, but I can use, and I used during many years, some kind of detectors of the magnetic equivalent of the electromagnetic field. Do you understand? All in that group. So I am something like a mix between a researcher in lab and I study physics in terms of very interesting and delicate matters inside this very big world of physics. I would like to introduce with you the idea that we have two physics, but only one. Do you understand? I have the classic physics. For example, thermodynamics, optics, electromagnetism. We have these examples of classic physics. After Max Planck, we have another physics, splitted in two as quantum mechanics and the theory of relativity. This one from Albert Einstein, the father of those kind of study. I will show you some different aspects, but I will try to arrive in the linking between spirituality and physics. I would like to know you, to tell to you that God is physicist. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Because when we analyze the creation, the universe, the astronomy, the astrophysics, the cosmology, we have the theories of the beginning of the universe. And this is marvelous to describe, to study as a little man and woman studying the reality of the world. And as spiritists, I know, you know, that we are spirits, that we are linked together in some way. We are a big family on earth. We are big and big and big around the universe. We have humanities. All of us, we are linked together in some point of view. And if we study those things, we have more elements to understand life and to change our lives. I am talking about changing in spiritual terms, because we have material aspects of changing. For example, computers, cell phones, MRI, all of this that we have all our days to use in all humanity, we are as herdeiros. Yes. We are heirs. Do you understand? Of this man and woman, because all of these big machines and technology come from modern physics. Do you understand why I talk to you about God as a physicist? A physician too, and many other things. But when we analyze the life in terms of biology, chemistry, physics, all during a very long period, all that people stay together in beautiful, nice meetings in Brussels. Here we are in Brussels in 1927. But 3 years always repeating the meeting and discussing about all the nice aspects of the science of those times. Well, what happens? Let me see.
Is the physics?
It is okay.
It is.
Let me see again.
Let me see something here. It's just probably because of this. I'm sorry. Our computer is from the 18th century.
I understand.
So, you want to try now?
Well, I will try to
back?
test again. No, okay, yes. It's okay now. I have many slides, 200. Do you understand the idea of midnight? I will try to point something to our reflections. We now take the first steps on the physical plane, our plane, of knowledge and the search for definitive truth. We are so small or so, we are now doing some science to discover the universe. We are in the Jardim de Infância, kindergarten, the same in Germany. Okay. We are small as people, as souls, as word. grain of sand on a cosmic beach. I would like to do some kind of introduction. Modern physics comes in this time. It was necessary to advance in technology and philosophical reflection, a profound change of paradigms. And physics is here to do that. Not only physics. The human body becomes better known. Advancements in physics, biology, psychiatry, psychology. This time, all this is or was important to bring all of us to this epoch, to this reality. But we need to advance, because what we understand or what we suppose that is the end of the story or history is the beginning. Because spirituality, we need to put together of this kind of new understanding. Do you understand? Because we are spirits. I think you don't know about this, but if I take all the stars, all the galaxies, all the clusters of galaxies, we have trillions and trillions of stars that we can detect nowadays. If I put all of this together, I have 3.5% of the universe. We don't know nothing about the other side of the complement of this sum. Do you understand? We don't know nothing. We are a grain of sand. And we believe that we are a Superman or marvelous woman. Do you understand? Inside the Spirit Center, inside our home, in our job, we suppose many things, but we are wrong. We need to consider all that we have in the universe. If you don't do that, we don't go forward. We'll leave some kind of stagnation, and we need to change the world. They do that, but we need to wait for many other spirits. They will reincarnate to help us in another moment of the history of humanity in the future, in the near future. Well, two paradigms, the materialism and the spiritualism, looking at the same phenomena. We have some limitation, but now, after the Spiritist doctrine, we have the very nice understanding about universe in spiritual terms, very close related to this humankind on earth, but we need to understand spirituality in other terms. We need to advance, we need to go to the future, and to live that future that are waiting for us, because we are not alone. Many, many spirits, they know about future. They are in the future now, in comparing of our situations. And all this very advanced, moral advanced spirits, and advanced in terms of science, they are together with us, one part of them. But do you remember how many planets, how many stars? For example, we have in Via Láctea, Milky Way, obviously. Obviously. So simple, yeah? I need to have memory to help me. We have 200 billions of stars in this Milky Way, our galaxy. Nowadays, we have detected 2,000 of exoplanets in this Milky Way or galaxy. Independently of those planets, including the Earth, in this solar system. So we have life, spirituality, materia in a big construction by God, I understand now. We can change something in the future, but now this is the creation, and we are a very small people in terms of the possibility to understand all of what you have outside the earth. So, the vastness of the human soul, this is another thing. We don't know our possibilities. We don't know our future. We understand our limitations because we are spirits very ignorant in a very special world. This is a hospital. This is a big hospital, a big school, but we are very limited, yeah? In terms of spiritual possibilities. Paradigm is a model or pattern to be followed. This is the father of the idea of paradigm, because this book, The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, the idea that we have a model, and we are changing our model now because of Spiritism, from materialism to spiritualism, and specifically Spiritism, where we have very important issues from the good spirits to us, to to accelerate our spiritual development. This is a principle, the theory or knowledge originated from research in a specific field, an initial reference that will serve as a model for further research. This is the book I recommend to you. You do not need to be scientists, but it's very nice to learn about this kind of discussion. This is a map. We need to change the map to understand spiritual life and progress and evolution. I would like to consider that when a new paradigm replaces the older one, the old paradigm, we have scientific revolution. We are dealing with a new one, revolution in science and in life, because we apply our advancements to our life. But now we have one differentiation. We need to put that to the spiritual reality of everyone, because we are spirits, we are souls, and the materialism is like a dressing, only this, that will change in each one of our lives or reincarnation on earth. So in terms of scientific paradigms, we have the classic and the classic physics, the Newtonian physics, because the three laws developed by him, and the quantum paradigm that will changing, it is changing the world and will change more in the future. We have one physics to deal with the macro phenomena, macro reality. For example, when I have to know about astronomy, I need only with this one, because if I have another physics, we are not substituting the old one. We need both. And now we consider only one. So we have quantum mechanics, quantum physics, modern physics as the big physics. And the classic physics is a case of the modern physics. Do you understand? A particular case to describe some kind of phenomena as, for example, the celestial mechanics. To understand why the moon are traveling around the earth. Do you understand? We don't need to this macro phenomena, we don't need relativity and quantum mechanics. You in the future, quantum physics for babies. I have one of this. I have 6 children. I have one with 6-year-old, Vincent. He loves physics because we talk about during the meals. Do you understand? During some kind of meeting inside. So this is one American book. 2 babies. And we have this one. Because we can introduce to the children those aspects. This is very limited to the age of the children. But this is a beginning. This will change the future. Yeah? I think so. In the next year, we can do some kind of introduction of some elements of this new physics, okay? And we can adopt those books, okay? That's fine? So we have to remember Spiritism from April of 1857. We need to understand that when Allan Kardec did the work of Spirit's book and all the books of the Spiritist doctrine, we have one kind and different science. For example, do you know about Dalton? Do you know Dalton? Benjamin Franklin? They are in the same time of Allan Kardec. Dalton described the atom as one indivisible structure. In 100.5 century years, 115 years, we have a big change. We have protons, we have neutrons and electrons. From the modern physics, we have conditions to open the protons and neutrons. If if I ask my little boy and little woman, little girl, what do we have in universe? The answer from them, we have quarks and leptons. Because they are studying this one in school and at home. Studying, it's not the better term. They are talking about some different things to him, to her. The spirits and the revelations. We have physics here. The evolution of the revelations. Allan Kardec did the basis of the nice construction of spirituality and spiritual knowledge. But we have André Luiz, we have Emmanuel, we have Humberto de Campos, we have many other contributors of the spiritual knowledge. And we need to advance. We have this very big and nice basis to work, to study, but we are in development. We are going to the future, and we need some helping to understand many things with spiritual contact with the science. And in terms of all the science, physics, modern physics, is the main way to obtain some clarifications of the reality that we will have to study and understand. Progress of science in the 20 and 21 centuries. What is that? Do you like chocolates? I offer to you if you answer this question. A big box with Belgian chocolate. Maybe, or Swiss, maybe. Godiva. Maybe. What is that? This is some kind of research. This is a computational, model to understand from where we have matter in the universe. This is matter. This comes from the quantum vacuum. Quantum vacuum is the spiritual world. Matter comes from spirituality, world, not the spirituality on earth. We are dealing with a very macroscopic aspect. This is from the last week, when we are discussing the frontier between spirituality and medicine and physics.
That is speculation, or is that's real?
This is a model to see, to materialize the idea, but this is linked to mathematical, computational aspect.
Wow, amazing. Would these have any association with plasma?
With plasma, she's introducing the idea, not the plasma inside our bodies. This is one kind of the aspect of the blood. This is another thing. Plasma is a very nice material or fluid, matter or fluid, that comes from the stars to the earth, especially the sun. But we have plasma. This is a gas. All the gases, they are fluids, they are matter. When we have in the stars the gas very ionized, we name plasma. This is a constitution of the stars, very common in the universe. We can talk about some frontier between plasma and this one. So your question is very nice, because you are being situated in this issue. Do you understand? Because of the question. But this have very nice relationship with Spirit Center, with love, with charity, with feelings, with emotions. Because if we are talking about some spiritual things, some fluidic things, we can understand that we are in the frontier between spirituality and matter. when we talk about cure, healing, we can see this coming from the hands of the healers around the world. This world and each one outside in the universe. But this is one aspect to see and to study in another date, because so we will pass midnight. Do you understand? And I don't know if you will welcome this thinking in terms of clock and time. So when we talk modern physics, we have two big aspects. We have quantum mechanics from Max Planck and general and special different things. Theories of relativity from the father, Albert Einstein. All of that team that I put in the first slide, all of them Nobel Prizes, all of them. Mathematicians, chemistries, and physicists. Before modern physics, the classic physics, classic mechanics, optics, electromagnetism, thermodynamics, and many other. Only to we could situate ourselves in terms of history of the development of that science. Isaac Newton is the father of the classic physics. The most spectacular application is the exploration of space and the understanding of celestial mechanics from Newton. This is a big father of science in this world. I don't know if in December, last December, I talked to you about umbral. Do you remember? And stratification of the spiritual reality on earth. Do you understand? No?
The lower zones. They're talking about the lower zones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just saw the movie No Solar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recently.
I talked to you, or I dreamed to did it. We here in our homes, in the hospital, in the street, we are in the medium umbral. When we think about André Luiz after his death, he comes to the inferior umbral. Do you understand? Yes. Do you remember the book or the picture? So, in the inner world, the earth, we have darkness. We have abysm. I will not talk about this today.
Thank you.
But thank you. Yeah, me too. But when we go, when we remember non solar, we would like to introduce the idea that non solar is as a city, an astral city. And we have the idea that that location is umbral too, but superior umbral. So we need to use adjectives when we talk the word umbral. When we think in terms of what we have in a high situation, higher dimension, fine, okay. Well, I am learning. Thank you. We have one sphere of art, culture, and science. And many people that contribute to this humanity in the history of humanity and science, they come from that sphere. Reincarnate, do this job, his job, their job, and come back to the sphere. We have another one, the higher, the love sphere, fraternal love sphere. All the people that comes to here to help us to help us to understand fraternity, solidarity, and many things, love, they come from this higher sphere. And we have another one, the governor or government of the life. But this is a very nice study that we can do in another date in the future. Okay? From the Spiritist comprehension, information, and by mediumship. I have mediums with me during 4 decades that have a very simple ability to do and to do some kind of verification of the different spiritual realities on earth to one objective, to help people, to help individually people and collective people. So this is 4 years after this, okay? because the Spiritism bring to us many different aspects. Well, this is Isaac Newton. Here we have Hubble telescope. And because of Hubble, we have here Andromeda. This is a photograph. Andromeda is the neighbor galaxy, 1 trillion of stars, equivalent of 5 Milky Ways. And we are talking about 2 galaxies. We have clusters of galaxies. This is one image, one picture from International Space Station. This is the ISS. Here we have many beautiful aspects, but I would like to talk different things. Where is the clock? The time? Wow. The clock is an enemy. Do you understand? Of the knowledge, the spiritual knowledge. So I would like to point for you the fathers of modern physics. From 1900, Max Planck, the first one, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr. Do you understand when I talk that Niels Bohr is a friend? Because during 1 decade, I have a family group, Spiritist family group, with 1 medium with very nice ectoplasm. So in 2 different meetings in each month during 1 decade, I have spirits materialized in front of me. Physicians, 1 physicist, Niels Bohr. All of them discarnated one, yeah? But when utilizing the ectoplasm as a man or a woman from different regions of the earth, I need to study Russian language to talk with Matcha. This is Mary in Russian language. To talk about old lives. I needed to do some study about other language because they comes to us, they stay with us for many minutes, talk about spirituality and life. 1 decade. 1 physicist, Niels Bohr. Because Niels Bohr, I visited Denmark many times. The Spiritist groups in Copenhagen to talk about physics, mediumship, Spiritism, healing practice to benefit people in terms of lectures and little seminars. When I stay one time, the first time in Copenhagen, Niels Bohr put one message to us, talking about physics, but from a physicist that are many decades in the spiritual world, continuing to study physics, to come back one day and to contribute again to our humanity. Do you understand? And many doctors and nurses. This is a very nice period. And one time I need to go out from Rio de Janeiro. And after some years, the medium from this kind of ectoplasm, she discarnates. And the meeting finished. Because we need ectoplasm with that quantity and quality to do that kind of meetings. So Niels Bohr, Louis de Broglie, Erwin Schrödinger. Do you know about this man from Germany?
Yes, that we don't understand.
Erwin Schrödinger. You will see the conclusion of the work of Schrödinger in terms of modern physics. Max Born and the Werner Heisenberg. Quantum physics going on. This is the first 100 years of quantum mechanics. So we have, I work here too. This is magnetic levitation of ceramics with the property of superconductivity. I will talk to you many things, I hope, till midnight. MRI and many other things. But we are 20 years after this, with many and many different developments. This is some kind of one aspect of the history of physics. During that years, we have a challenge, the ultraviolet catastrophe. Because when we do one experiment, we have this result. But the old theory, the classic theory, give to us a very different result. This is the violet catastrophe. Max Planck, bringing to us the quantization of energy, solved that problem. And that was the born of the new physics. And here, Max Planck in that year. Many things to see, but I am looking my enemy. Albert Einstein in a very old photograph or picture. Louis de Broglie that works in terms of the intimacy. Intimacy, thank you, of the atom reality in France. The Thomson, again, the same kind of work. My friend, Niels Bohr. Niels Bohr, during that meetings, not only we can talk about physics, but he is trying to do one research in the frontier between matter and spiritual reality. Frontier. I talk frontier. Yeah? Frontier. Do you understand? Thank you. The frontier between matter and spirituality. Frequently, when he utilized the ectoplasm from Yolanda, the medium, we could see voices and lights of different colors surging, merging in the environment. Very and very nice aspect. And after the physical effects in the environment, in the room, we can talk about what is that? What you are doing from the spiritual world to us just now. Because I am very curious to understand that things. From the time of Allan Kardec. Before this one, this is the nucleus of one atom, and the electron cloud around the nucléon, en français, this is the center of the atom. Now, we are here. Vincent, Father, quarks and leptons. Electron is one kind of leptons. We have another, but the more important is the electron in nature. The uncertainty principle by Heisenberg. This is a very nice understanding, but we need to go. This is the Schrödinger equation. Did you like? Very nice. This is fantastic. This is another kind of mathematics. Do you understand physics? This is one kind of study of the nature and the universe in terms of a precise language, mathematics, calculus.
Language of God, yes.
Language of God. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
Mathematics is the language
Do you
of
understand? We need to use the precise approach to understand life and universe. This is physics. Schrödinger, did you like him? Here we have one atom in an old fashion. This is the progression. We are here now. Quarks, gluons, and electrons. And we have how to do one nice relationship between this understanding of matter and spirituality. Do you understand that the spiritual world or realm, they are material world too? This is one different kind of distribution of matter. But always when we have, for example, one different buildings in nosso lar, we have matter. Do you understand? Fluid in the construction of one colony in an astral city is matter. With very different range of the atoms and molecules. But it's matter.
Could we say that it's matter in a different wavelength?
A different?
Wavelength?
I was thinking of
Not only
electromagnetic spectrum. Is there something?
Yeah, we can understand, but it's different because we are dealing with dimensions, different dimensions. Not dimensions. Dimensions or dimensions in talking?
Either one's fine.
Other one? Sure? Do you understand? It's okay. Let me see with you this one. Nuclear physics. Nuclear physics is one daughter from modern physics. Only after that works of that people, we can have in the humanity the understanding of the nuclear reality in the material world and the spiritual world. So, alpha, beta, and gamma decay, nuclear reactions, atom fission, nuclear power, dating, stellar evolution, the red giants, the white dwarfs, neutron stars, black holes. This is all new one that we need to know about. If we do not choose to do this now in this reincarnation, you will wait, you will be invited to do that in the future. This is Geminga, one neutron gamma star detected by photograph. Here is the word Geminga and the earth. We are here. We have nice things to see. This is one white dwarf. This is not a cloud. This is another thing. This similar to a cloud, but it's not. Our sun, this is a giant, a red giant, Aldebaran.
Look at the sign.
Aldebaran in a photograph. This is a black hole, identified and named. This is two black holes in the gravitation waves, a very new aspect of the universe that 1 decade ago we don't know nothing about. One black hole, another one. This is Sombrero. This is a very nice galaxy out very far from Earth, from the Hubble telescope. Consequences of quantum mechanics, semiconductors and computer chips, cell phones, nanotechnology, interaction between light and matter, and the invention of laser. This one, laser. Laser to cure the retina problems, for example, from diabetes. Magnetic nuclear resonance, superconductivity and cryogenic techniques, prediction and detection of antimatter. We have the electron and the anti-electron. Do you understand? In nature, in the universe. Understanding of radioactivity and development of nuclear energy, space technology. Extra dimensions, string theory, wormholes, multiverse, matter and black matter, antimatter, Higgs boson, superconductivity from high critical temperature, nanotechnology, inversion of the Earth magnetic poles, origin of cosmic rays, quintessence. This is a lecture. Very nice lecture. Quintessence of universe. Tachyons. What is the thought? What do you understand that we are doing all times? Do you remember Allan Kardec is the main of the aspect of the spiritual life, of the spiritual human. The main attribute of the spirit, immortal spirit, human immortal spirit. So it's very interesting because we don't know nothing in science about that. But André Luiz, many times in different books, tell to us that the thought are one kind of electromagnetic irradiation. Please.
Could be part of thought. Thought could be quantum entanglement.
Yeah, I will talk about this in the half hour. Please wait for me.
What kind of question is that? Yeah, but
We have 1 hour more.
no, we don't. That's
No?
what I'm saying.
Half hour?
He's gonna disconnect right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be spiritual strangulation.
I need to introduce.
It's gonna be spiritual strangulation.
Yeah. I need to introduce the idea that all my colleagues of that meetings in ectoplasmic research, they are here. And they are using the ectoplasm from you to stop the clock. Niels Bohr is in this environment. And I am trying to invite them to stay here till midnight, okay? Midnight from this clock, this watch. So André Luiz, tell us, this is one radiation, electromagnetic radiation from the spiritual mind, from the mental body. So all the electromagnetism of the universe, we can associate a field, electromagnetic field, electromagnetic force, electromagnetic energy. So we are dealing with some ponderable made out of particles, photons, mind photons, or mindoms.
Oh my gosh.
So we need to understand the double personality of all the electromagnetic radiations. We have some kind of wave with different frequencies and length of the wave. And frequently we understand the photons from all the different kinds of electromagnetic radiations. For example, the oven in the cuisine, we have electromagnetic radiation too. The light, the colors, the gamma rays, the X-rays, all of those are electromagnetic fields. And the thought may be one example too. But André Luiz tell to us in writing the books by Chico Xavier, during the development of the century of the modern physics. So one spirit, one developed spirit in science, all of them, they know about modern physics. Prepare yourselves to the future. Don't wait this incarnation to understand physics in the other world, in the other side. But so they tell to us in the books, we need to pay attention, one different electromagnetic field and force, because they are faster than the light. When he was talking to us in that books about this, he was talking about quantum mechanics, because they are 10,000 faster than the light. This is a quantum aspect of life. So if we understanding with the common speed of light, it was fine. But it's a quantum phenomenon. And I will try to show you about this. From the coronary center to the cerebral cortex, nervous systems, all cells to the exterior world. Do you understand in medicine, for example, we don't know the true origin of many and many different diseases. Diabetes, we know about the insufficient secretion of insulin from the pancreas. But this is the cause why the pancreas is different from normal. This is very interesting to our understanding and relationship from physics with medicine. For example, when we think during one decade, we have one medium frequency and quality of our things or thoughts. So we understand telepathy from here to other people outside in very distant situation. But we need to understand that all we think and all that we feel, we are doing some kind of relationship with, we are creating in our souls by our spirits to the cells. 50 trillions of cells we have in an adult human on Earth. So we are doing some kind of radiation first to ourselves. From the history of the humanity, not only in each life, in this life. So when we can use this model of understanding to do some kind of idea why we are suffering, why we have so many diseases around the world of very different aspect in medicine. What is the true origin of the diseases? For example, we can suppose tuberculosis. This is bacillus from tuberculosis. But this bacteria, it have a very spreading around the world, but only a little percentile of the people that are in contact with that bacteria will have tuberculosis. So when we think about immune system and the relationship of the mind, the human mind, the spiritual human mind of people in the incarnation world with the immune system, we can understand why we do not react and we will have tuberculosis. So now we have one specialty in medicine: psycho, neuro, immune, endocrinology. Do you understand? The integration of some areas in medicine and in physiology to understand the action of our thinking, because we are dealing with a field, a force, or an energy that are doing one effect in our cellular world. Do you understand? And we are responsible by our sanity, but we are responsible too in terms of our different diseases. This is a very new idea about the origin of many different problems that we have. Let me see to thinking in terms of the time. Similar of radio waves, RX, cosmic rays, and have the double personality in some manifestation as a wave, in other one as a particle, as a photon of mind. So the idea of that the spiritual world where matter is more subtle. Let me see. I think that I could talk to you some about this. Do you like? Midnight again.
The quantum time. Is the
Quantum time, yeah. This is good for me. 10 minutes, okay? This is a very nice experiment. I will fast. This is a very nice experiment from one physicist. I don't know, because he disappeared from life. No one knows about him, including his wife. I understand. Do you remember the Allan Kardec book, The Codification, about a generis? You need to study. I will not talk about it. I would like to point the experiment. He invite two friends and invite them to think, one and the other one, about different moments of the life of both life together as friends, one another. During half hour, invite and put one of them in a building, in a room, and put the electrodes of the EEG, not ECG, EEG, electroencephalogram. The other one in another building, in another room of that building, with the same, the detectors of the waves from the brain. Because the idea that the thought could be some common electromagnetic radiation, both they were included in do you know Faraday jail, gaiola de Faraday?
Faraday cage.
Yeah.
Cage.
Faraday cage.
Yeah. Because in this situation, all the electromagnetic field to come or to go, we are blocked. Perfectly blocked. This is a blindagem. A perfect electromagnetic blindagem em inglês.
Field, force field, or
Force field, yeah.
Yeah. Do you understand? So, in the first, do you know the stroboscopic light? Do you remember the light that we can see in the night? Yeah? They put this kind of light in the front of the first one. Immediately, when that could see the vibration of that light, the EEG changed the pattern. And immediately, the other one, the same pattern. We don't have some kind of wires, fio condutor. We don't have anything doing nothing in terms of connectivity between them. But he repeat the experiment and the results are the same. So he disappeared. Sure. He published in different physics reviews letters the name of the magazines, the physics magazines. And then this was the big experiment to understand that the mind can generate one electromagnetism, but quantic. Do you know the local and non-local phenomena in physics? When we switch on one lamp, this is a local phenomena from classic electromagnetism. But when we analyze these results, we do not have linkage between friends between them. This is quantum phenomena, and this is fast than the common phenomena. Let me show you. This is the physics essays from Jacobo Greenberg Zilberbaum, the physicist. 3 names, but 1 physicist only. Do you remember the uncle? China's physicists measuring the speed of Einstein's spooky exonet distance, 10,000 times faster than light. This is a quantum electromagnetism. You in the future. Semiconductors, laser, chocolates. If you know what is that. A big one.
that's a neuron.
What?
A neuron, a brain neuron.
Mirror. Neuron. Oh, okay. No.
The red stuff looks like
Pineal gland. The gland, the pineal gland.
No. I do not tell to you that if you speak something wrong, you will bring the chocolates. You understand? So I will have to go to Brazil with 2 boxes of chocolates, okay? 1 more to try. This is a human with 5 days. in the maternal uterus. This is nanotechnology to understand and to do some kind of research in life. This is the maternal uterus, this is the head, this is the arm, this is the vertebral column. Column? What? 5 days. This is unthinkable in a few years ago. We have many things to see, but in another day, let me show you something to finish. This is a very special contributor because he is the man that put together quantum mechanics and relativity. The first one.
We are all in the same generation, and it's amazing.
In the Kardec times, we have in the Spirit's book, like this, electric fluid, magnetic fluid, gravity. Now, electric field, magnetic field, nuclear strong field, weak field, and gravitational field. This is a changing. All the universe is composed of that things. But if you think about the black holes, we know what you have in this side of the black holes, in our side of the universe. We don't know nothing about what we have inside that colossal structures of God, of the creator of that universe. We will need, I am talking to you about this, we will need another physics to understand what you have there. The four forces in the universe. Do you remember boson, Higgs? We are here. Ordinary visible matter. The universe are here. And we don't know what is that, the main dark energy and dark matter. This is one example of antimatter. Electron, negative, positron, the same but positive. We have 9 things. We are here too. The local and non-local events. This is classic physics. This is quantum dynamics physics. We have many things to study, tanging spirituality and modern physics.
When you coming back?
Tomorrow. No, I am persistent. I don't know what happens. When the good spirits like to stop, they change this. Independently, be my notebook or the notebook or computer of the Spirit Center.
Onde você
Só para
quer?
terminar,
Onde
tem
você
mais-
quer?
eu quero voltar isso. Isso, onde eu, pode ir, quase no fim.
Wow, he does have 200 slides. Oh my God, it's 108.
So what time we start
Pode ser aqui, aqui. Thank you. Let me see. In terms of future life, we need to point about other different things, related ones with physics. Inner transformation and educations of feelings. Cultivation of the virtues of the soul as altruism, pacification, solidarity, fraternity, disinterested charity, the capacity to forgive. Work. This is not the common work. This is the inner work. Trying to stay or to bring the enlightenment of ourselves. Prayer and bonding with the higher spiritual. This is quantum mechanics. We have in quantum mechanics one kind of entanglement, entrelaçamento quântico, colapso da função de onda, wave function collapse. This is a very simple mechanism of the distribution of energy in the universe in quantum physics model. And we can and we need to put those things linked to the spirituality. Our spirituality, our spiritual reality. And to change our minds, to change our feelings, to value the contribution of many and many different people, incarnated and discarnated ones, to our happiness in these days and in the future. So we can construct one model, one basic model, introducing one mathematical approach with the feelings and our thoughts to understand better and to do fast our development. Do you understand? Spirit, pure energy, perispirit. This is a science. Spirits are composed of quantum objects bonded together in a stable configuration of fields or fluids using the Spiritist terminology. This is my father. Do you know? This is Galileo Galilei. This is a very nice man. And he comes back. He came back. Do you know? One man linked with Allan Kardec in France 100 years ago. Reincarnation of Galileo Galilei. Camille Flammarion, astronomer. May I tell to you about something? Yeah. I think, no. In the future, I will come back, I think so, and we can talk about those things very different. So to finish, rather than being lost, religious ideas becomes even greater when they march in step with science. Kardec. The last one, I promise. This is a mediumistic message. Day arrives in which only the mind exists, in the fullness of life, glorious of wisdom and love in divine communion. Then the humble worm, who had become in time a problem man, will be, in the empire of the universe, a prince of light.
Oh my God.
A friend too, Blaise Pascal. Ooh.
No.
Another word.
No. This is the teaser for the next, right? Wow.
This is different. We are here. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you very much. Thank you, Livia. Thank you, all of you. The PowerPoint is here. If you want, this is for you. If we can distribute.